Welcome to the 12th and last lecture in the Art of Hacking Humans, Introduction to Social Engineering, presented by Dauda Sili. In this lecture, we'll be looking at baiting. Baiting uses some form of enticement to make victims unintentionally install malware. The enticement would elicit curiosity like a news flash, a way of making quick money, virus detection, pornography, a job opportunity, and so on. These enticements, once clicked or downloaded, would install malware on the system. The delivery of the bait used to entice victims could be in various forms. Could be flashing banners, email attachments or links, planted portable media. Some websites visited could have flashing banners around them, which once clicked could end up infecting your system with malware. Usually, of course, the banners are very enticing and a quick way of making money. Something like a lottery, some quick money schemes, job opportunities, pornography, things like that, which would entice a victim to click. And once clicked, their systems become infected. The bait could also be sent in emails. This could be in the form of an attachment or a link. Downloading such an attachment or clicking such a link would get the system infected. Sometimes these links or attachments, once clicked, do not actually open. They will just give you an error message, but notwithstanding the error message, your system is already infected. In some cases, they might actually open and even might be what they are supposed to be or look like what they are supposed to be, but that does not prevent your system from being infected. There are also cases where these portable media devices can be planted around by malicious individuals such that an unsuspecting victim will just pick it up and check what is on it. There have been cases where such bait have been planted which have enticing things written on them, like maybe the salary structure of a company or the salary of top executives, which an employee might be pushed by curiosity to try and see, or it might be something still like the pornography or a job opportunity or something that is written on it, so that an unsuspecting victim would carry such a portable device like a memory drive, a flash disk, an optical drive, memory cards, something like that. You could pick it up and just say, oh, let me see what's on this media, this disk. The disk is labeled salaries. Let me see what my bosses are collecting. Let me see how they are kind of cheating me and things like that. Once he inserts the memory onto his system, it infects the system, and most likely it will affect the whole organization's network. Like in the case of Stuxnet, something similar was done. A flash drive was left hanging carelessly around, which was picked up by an unsuspecting victim and plugged into a system, thereby infecting its organization's network. And just to mention, e-whoring can also be seen as a form of bait. Baiting takes advantage of human weaknesses that are similar to those in e-whoring, that is, curiosity, lust, and desire. Essentially, as the saying goes, curiosity kills the cat. Victims of baiting mostly become so due to their curiosity, whether their curiosity is based on lust, desire, or just want to know something which they don't, or to make something. Essentially, curiosity is the bottom line. Baiting can best be avoided using awareness, good policies, abiding by and enforcing those policies. Of course, being aware of social engineering issues and methods used by malicious individuals through social engineering or otherwise would equip an individual properly against baiting and other such attacks. For being aware of such attacks and techniques would make you prepared for them and to be aware of them so that you can be on your guard to avoid falling victim to them. Generally, the information security policies of organizations help protect against attacks like baiting. But of course, human curiosity and lack of understanding of the wisdom behind these policies can make them not to be abided by, leading to organizations becoming victims of such attacks. The good policies in place are not just the requirement, but they have to be abided by and enforced. That is to say, the organization should make an effort to ensure that they make their employees understand why such policies are in place so that they abide by them, and they also should enforce them. They should reward those who take extra due diligence to abide by such policies and enforce such policies, and may have to take some corrective action against those who go against the policies. This is an example of a baiting email. We can see here that the message contains a link purportedly going to show not safe for work photos. Hovering your mouse cursor over the link shows you the actual website. So in any case, if you decide to click this link, you are most likely going to get your system infected with malware. This is another example of a baiting message. This one is quite interesting. It is supposedly notifying you that you received an amazing credit card. But when you look here, it says click here to report spam. But you should know that when you want to report spam in your email, it doesn't come inside the body of the message. It usually comes at the top or at bottom or something like that. If you hover your mouse cursor over that, it shows you the URL, and that is supposed to be telling you that you are clicking to report spam, but instead you have a URL at the bottom. It also has here, click here to show images, and hovering your cursor over that also shows you the same URL. And we have here again the same, click to show images. It still gives you the same URL. So bear in mind that emails do come with this click here to show images function button, but you should know where they usually come. Once you hover your mouse over there, it's not going to show you a URL which is the same every single URL that is contained in this email. Every single thing you hover your mouse cursor over in this email shows you the same URL, which is a key pointer for you to know that it is a baiting email and it's likely going to lead you to where you will get your system compromised. This is another similar baiting message saying testers are wanted, probably telling you that you're going to get a free flashlight for testing the flashlight. Now bear in mind that this might be an actual existing flashlight, but they are using it as a bait to get you to install some nasty stuff on your system. Here we see again a similar thing. To report this message as spam, click here. Hovering your cursor over there shows you a weird URL. Click here to show images. Hovering your cursor over there shows you the same URL. On the image, you also get the same URL. Once you hover your cursor over there, you see the apparent disclaimer telling you to click here if you do not want to receive email from this. It also shows you the same URL that has been on the whole message. So these are just some examples of baiting messages. And that brings us to the end of the final lecture in the art of hacking humans. We'll have a recap in the conclusion section after this lecture.